Good morning, traders. It is Tuesday, May 10th, 2016 at 5:38 a.m. Another great day to be alive here. We're looking at the SPY. So yesterday's session, we had a little bit of an uptick, but then it sold off a little into the close. So just a minor little bar here. It'll be interesting to see where we go today. And whether we kind of respect the 50-day, which is looks like it kind of bounced off of, or if we make it up to this resistance area, possible resistance area up at 207. So looking at gold was probably the most interesting thing that happened on session yesterday. It was pretty slow trading, kind of boring, but gold sold off, opened aggressively lower, sold off from there, and looks like it ran into support here. So we have kind of this consolidation area. It looks like it ran right into that. So it'll be interesting to see if it bounces from here, if it goes lower into this consolidation area. As you can see here, it had been kind of bouncing off or traveling up with the 50-day before it broke out, and so we'll see what happens there. I do expect it to go higher from here, but obviously yesterday was a more bearish day, so that'll be interesting. Keep your eye on that. Oil went lower again, so it's kind of going up, but then it kind of breaking higher, which it looks like a consolidation up move to me, but kind of doing this little thing where it goes up, down, so we could be at the bottom of this wave, or near the bottom. But looking at Apple's really just hanging in there. It really needs to find a bottom here, or else we could be in much deeper water. It could go much lower from here, but we'll see how this forms. It should, if it manages to form bottom, which it looks like it's at least trying to do. It could churn sideways for a while and then go back up. I think that's what needs to happen if you're a bull. It needs to find a bottom here and rally off of these lows. If we get a significant break below, I think you can short this with relative safety, or sell a call spread up here at 93.50, 94, something like that. Tesla had a bearish engulfing candle off of that little rally there. This is another one that doesn't look so hot. It has this kind of support area right here, just this top line at 207. So we'll see if it can hold that as well. If not, again, it needs to find a bottom somewhere between 207 and, I guess down here would be resistance as well, but I don't think anybody wants it to get down there at 190. Alright, so looking at that, looking at some trades we have for today. Some of the current positions that I'm in, MPC. It was a great day for MPC for me. Short that, and it sold off kind of aggressively today, or yesterday's session, so that trade is now looking really good. Goldman Sachs traded off as well, so that's good. That one's in the money by a large extent, so we're just holding that and letting time value come out of that trade, out of that call spread that we sold. S&A I'm no longer in, but it looks like it is finding some resistance at the 200-day moving average. Monsanto, lower again. It's in this kind of range. So just letting time value come out of Monsanto. The only way we would, so it would have to come back up for us to get out of that trade right now. It's just every day is another day where time value comes out of it, since we had the 93.5, 94 call spread that we sold. All right, so looking at trades for today, looks like we have MNK Healthcare. So it's got a long kind of downward consolidation period. So this will be interesting if it had this nice candle here. It'll be interesting to see where it goes today, but it's got a lot of resistance in this trend. Just a whole lot of price action in this area. So it'll be interesting to see if it pops up. We may look to sell a call spread and be kind of short at 63, 63.5, 64. It depends on what we see in the market if we go into this. So here, another investment brokerage. This has just been beaten down pretty heavily. This doesn't necessarily look like a good entry to me, but we'll see. Looks like it's just beaten down. It could be a lower risk entry where you just kind of enter kind of up here, find yourself a level of resistance that you like, maybe up at this high here. So maybe at 22 and sell it there, and then just wait for time value to go out. I don't know, not that fond of that one. This one, HubSpot. So this is an interesting one. So it looks like it bounced off the 200-day just lately there, and it's having trouble. If it runs away from, if it scales down this today, it may be difficult to get in. It does have support, I would say, around this area here at $39.75. So $40, I would say, is resistance. Or support, excuse me. 40 is support, so just looking for a good entry there. This might be a good entry. This little area here could act as minor resistance at 44.50. So we'll see. And team Atlassian. So I think this is what, Jira or something. So this is an interesting one. I'm not sure if we can even get in this one. This is, so we'll see. Looks like it's trending down off the 200-day moving average. So we'll see if we can get into this one as well. This looks like it could be a longer term. So these are all. So GHL is May 27th. The rest of these are June. Our June positions. So that is a reason to possibly get in, start building positions in the June options. So we'll be looking at these. Probably out of all of them, it's interesting. MNK, Hubs, if we get a bounce. I don't know. I'd have to think about team, but there you go. And GHL is for May options, so that might be one where you can get a few pennies, and you just do a high probability trade. So you sell options that are further out of the money rather than at the money, which is generally what we do. All right. Hope you have a great day. Trade them well. Good luck. God bless. And great trading.